Oh my god, what the hell is that? Mario and Sonic at the 2012 London Olympic Games. Like, they really need to stop making these long titles. Just put Olympic Games and then put the year or the city. That's all you need to do. This was like the last Olympic Games before they became bad, and then the Tokyo edition came out for these, so that's good to know. Yeah. Yep. It was the first Mario Sonic game, first one of only 2 Mario Sonic games on the 3DS. Probably wondering, why not Socia? Oh, we'll get to why it's not there later, but let's get into this thing. No motion controls, because I don't see you doing this with a Wii 3DS or something. Also, I like if you don't have any medals, you are a non-medalist. You haven't done anything in this game, that's what it's telling you. You got 3 events. You got single player, multiplayer, record log, story mode. Oh man, the options are so crazy. Look at them popping out. Oh my gosh. Like, wow.
Also, because this is not on the Wii, like, the actual version of the game, all the controls are now, button controls. Or if you're doing the other way around, it's stylus controls, which definitely feel way more awkward than anything in the world. And it feels like they don't even work half the time. Which is, well, I guess it's a 3DS, but come on, man. Also, for some very weird reason, you can only pick 4 characters they give you. For some reason, unlike the console games where you can pick anyone. That is a weird limitation, Nintendo.
Alright, we finally got the whole character selection for the Olympic Games down. So should select any characters or... No, they should just pick 4 of the ones we let them pick. That's all we do it, okay?
Yeah, and also, there's motion controls. Well, some of these you have to freaking move your 3DS, but look at this. You're not even doing the tricks, they're automatically doing it. Well, in the console version, you're pressing all the buttons, swing your wheel all the place. Yeah, all that nice jazz. Well, yeah, no, you're just moving around. It's much more on the simpler side, but wish it was a version where you actually do all the tricks, where it's like, yeah, I can do it. I actually feel like I'm doing more than just moving my controller around. Man, Nintendo must have really loved that when before the DS was a thing, not like motion controls. Yeah, I'm sure you could have just had an option for like actual, doing the tricks ourselves instead of just like, waiting. It's fine. I also like how here it's just an animation instead of you doing anything. Great times, Nintendo. This is how to sometimes be lazy for your control schemes. Don't do it at all. Someone also decided that some of these mini games should be controlled by the touch screen, which feels very off if you don't know what you're doing or if they don't tell you properly how to actually do it. It's kind of awkward because you don't know how it works sometimes, and it feels like sometimes the movements are a little bit delayed. Or it just doesn't want to work. It's like very awkward when you have to control multiple characters or do multiple things, but it's just with the touchscreen and not like button control. They should put in an option where you can actually choose how to control the game instead of just like what they give you.
And also because usually depending on I guess what city you're in or like city they decide to base it on, they include a couple like exclusive sports or include some. They added like soccer or football for the Europeans that are probably watching this. Come on, guys, it's not that offensive anymore. Question racing, because that's pretty cool. More gymnastic sports. Like, I think there's a dancing one, and tennis, and better badminton. They had a lot of every Olympic Games, depending on what sport it is or its season. They always add new stuff, which is very cool. The problem is with the London Games is that everything's already unlocked from the start. Meaning that, which is great for multiplayer, but single player, you kind of want a reason to, like, unlock it. I mean, the 3DS also has a story mode, this version, but we'll talk about that in another video, because that would be way long, honestly. So, wait a minute. The new one has Sonic with a shirt? Maybe they'll make another one. Who knows? They might remake it. Who knows? Oh, boy.